Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Pollen Count by Katie Splendor, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. We have ratio Kropke dots, where digits separated by a black Kropke dot have a ratio of 2 to 1, and there is no negative constraint. So, for example, if this were, say, a 2 here, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain a 1 to 2 ratio between them, because there's a black dot between them. We have German whisper lines, and with neighboring digits on a green German whisper line must differ in value by at least 5. And we also have Dutch whisper lines, where neighboring digits on a hollow orange Dutch whisper line must differ in value by at least 4. And I call these Whisper 5 and Whisper 4 lines because a setter came up with that name, and I thought it made a lot more sense because it's very easily extensible. So, as an example, say we had a 3 here, then these digits would have to be 8 or 9, because the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3 are 8 and 9. And if we had a 3 here on the Whisper 4 line, this would have to be a 7, 8, or 9, because the only digits which are 4 or more away from 3 are 7, 8, and 9. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, these two digits must have a difference of at least 4, and one must be double the other. So this has to be a 4-8 pair, because the only places where one digit is double the other and have a difference of at least 4 is 4 and 8. 1 and 2 doesn't, 2 and 4 doesn't, 3 and 6 doesn't, and 5 and 10 is not a digit. So this must be a 4-8 pair here. Well, the 4 is going to have to be next to 8 and 9 on the Whisper 4 line, right? Because those are the only digits which are 4 or more away from 4. So whichever 4 is here, the 9 has to be one of these digits. And that means, so 9 has to be one of these, and that must be with 1, 2, or 3 here. Because 8 can be next to 1 through 4 as possibilities on a Whisper 4 lines. Okay. 9 can be next to 1 through 5, and 1 through 3 has to be next to 7 here. Because we already have 9 accounted for. We have 8 accounted for here. Actually, I guess 1 through 5 could be through 5, 6, or 7. So it doesn't actually have to be 6 or 7 here. Interesting. Anyways, let's go on sort of a completely different tangent. Let us go and start coloring this Whisper 5 line. Now, on a Whisper 5 line, you'll always alternate between... First of all, you can never have a 5 on a Whisper 5 line. And you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits on a Whisper 5 line. The low digits being 1 through 4, the high digits being 6 through 9. And the reason why is what digits can be next to a low digit, which is 1 through 4? Well, 1 can be next to 6 through 9, 2 can be next to 7 through 9, 3 can be next to 8 or 9, and 4 can only be next to 9, all of which are high digits. And what digits can be next to a high digit, which is 6 through 9? Well, 6 can be next to 1, 7 can be next to 1 through 2, 8 can be next to 1 through 3, and 9 can be next to 1 through 4, all of which are low digits. So next to a low digit must be a high digit, next to a high digit must be a low digit. That's why we know on a Whisper 5 line, you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits. So if we just start randomly coloring these as one set, and then randomly coloring the opposite, the adjacent digits next to it as the other set, we know it'll always swap sets. So since this is yellow, we have pink here. This is yellow, which makes this pink. This yellow makes these two pink. These pinks make these all yellow. The yellow digits here means the next ones on the Whisper 5 lines are pink. That makes these yellow, pink, yellow, pink, and these are yellow to the pinks. Okay. For this pairing, it's going to be the same, right? Pink, 4 and 8 are both part of the low and the high cell. The low and the high digits, I should say. So therefore, whichever one this is, this must be the opposite. So this must be yellow, and that must be pink there. And this also must be the same. We could have a 5 here, but the problem is, if we had a 5 here, that would guarantee this is 1 and 9. These would be opposite sets, and there's no way that these two could be opposite of the same digit here. Because again, so if 9 were here and 5 were here, that's just not going to work, because that would force 1 to be here. 1 would not be 4 or more away from the other low digits, and 9 would not be 4 or more away from the other digits here. So 5 cannot be either of these, therefore this must be yellow to be opposite of the pink here, which makes this pink there. Now we have 4 yellows in row 5, which means the remaining... Okay, maybe we should make this not pink. We'll make this orange. So the rest of row 5 have to be either 5 or orange. And 5 cannot be next to a black Kropki dot, because if you have 5, you get 2.5. If you double 5, you get 10, neither of which are digits. So one of these, so these are both orange, and these are both yellow here. Interesting. What else do we have? In this central box, 5 cannot be on the Whisper 5 line, so 5 has to be one of these two. And these are all low and high digits, because we tried having 5 on the Whisper 4 line, and that wasn't going to work with the way that this setup was. These lines were set up. Okay. Hmm. Okay. These digits are all next to 2 unique digits, at least, on the Whisper 5 line. So they cannot be 4 or 6, because 4 can only be next to 1 unique digit on a Whisper 5 line, which is 9, and 6 also can only be next to 1 unique digit on a Whisper 5 line, which is 1. So these must be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Obviously cannot be 9, because one of these two digits have to be 9. This can't be 1, 2, this is 1, 2, 3, 7, or it cannot be 8 because of the 4, 8 pair in the box. So if yellows are the highs, this must be 7, and this must be 8. So this can't be in... This is in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit here. Otherwise, if they're low, that should be okay. Well, these would be a 1, 2, 3 triplet here, if that's the case. So this cannot be 1, because if this were 1, this would have to be 2, but the yellows would all have to be 1, 2, or 3 to be next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. So we can't have 1 here. We could have 2 here and 4 here, or 8 here with 4, and 3 with 6 as a possibility. But we don't know which one that is. These are all... Well, these are next to 2 unique digits on the Whisper 5 line. So this could be 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8 here. 7 cannot be here, because 7 cannot be... 5, 7, and 9 cannot be next to the black Kropke dots. Because 5, 7, and 9, if you have them, you get 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. If you double them, you get 10, 14, and 18, none of which are digits. So we could have 1 here, and that could be a 2 here. That is possible. 2 could be with 1 or 4 here. 3 could be with 6, and 8 can be with 4. So those are the possibilities there. We cannot have 4 here. This could be 6 or 7. Oh, we have 4 yellow digits here. That means the rest of this box cannot contain yellow. So it has to be pink and orange here left. So we could have 6 or 7 as the high next to 1, 2, or 3. And next to the 9 could be 1, 2, or 3. We're not sure which. These digits. So, if yellows were high, the only high digits, which can be next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line, and be next to a black Kropke dot, is 8. 7 and 9 can't be, because 5, 7, and 9 can't be next to a black Kropke dot. And 6 can only be next to 1 unique digit on a Whisper 5 line. And these are both next to 2. So therefore, we cannot have... These would all have to be 8 here. If yellow were high. So yellow cannot be high. Yellow has to be low. Orange has to be high. Therefore, that makes this a 9 here. This must be 8 here to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 4. That eliminates 4 here, so that's 6, which is only in a 1 to 2 ratio with 3. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line, so this is an 8-9 pair. This 4-8 pair eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 8, that's 9, that makes that 8. And 9 can be next to 4, which is next to 8. This can't be 6 or 7 here. This can't be 9 here. This can't be 7 here. It's 1, 2, and 3 as a triplet. That eliminates 1, 2, and 3 here. This is 6 or 7 there. That leaves the remaining digits in row 5 that are low as 1, 2, and 3. The remaining digits here, this has to be next to a black Kropke dot, so cannot be 5, 7, or 9. So it's 6 or 8, which is in a 1 to 2 ratio with 3 or 4. 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the column, so this is now 1, 2 as a pair. That eliminates 1, 2 in the rest of the box, so this can't be 1 or 2, it's 3. That eliminates 3 in the rest of the row, so this becomes a 1, 2 pair. And 3 cannot be next to 6 on a Whisper 4 line, because they're only 3 apart. So this must be 7, which leaves the remaining digits as 5 and 6 in the central box. Okay. 8 can be next to 1, 2, or 3 on the Whisper 5 lines. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column, so this is 1 or 2. And this is 1, 2, or 3. These are both high digits, which must be next to a low digit on the black crocky dots. And these high digits have to be a 6-8 pair, which is next to 3 or 4 in a 1 to 2 ratio. Remaining digits in row 5 are 5 and 7. 1 and 2 can be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1, 2, or 4 here. So this is guaranteed to be low here. Same with this. This is low, and this is low. We have 4 lows in... Oh, this cannot be 6. It's next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. So this must be 8, which is in a 1 to 2 ratio with 4. That means this can't be 4 here. This must be 1, 2 as a 1 to 2 ratio. That leaves this as a 3 in column 8 as the last remaining low digit. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line, so this is 9. Remaining digits in column 8 are 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Remaining digits of column 5 are 5 and 7. Well, 5 can only be next to 1 or 9. 7 can be next to 1, 2, or 3 on the Whisper 4 line. These are high digits, so they must be 6, 9 as a pair. So one of them is 6, which has to be next to 2 1s. So either this is 1 and that's 1, or this is 1 and that's 1, which means one of these is guaranteed to be a 1. That eliminates 1 in the rest of the box, so this can't be 1 here. 3 eliminates 3 here, so this could be 2 or 9 there. If it's 2, this is 7. If this is 9, this is 5. Here we cannot have 1 or 2 available because of the 1, 2 pair in the box. So where's the other 1 or 2 available in row 4? It has to be here. And this digit, we're guaranteed this is either 1, 2 or 2, 4 to be in a 1 to 2 ratio, which means 2 has to be there. And this must be 1 or 2, but it can't be 2 because of the 2 having to be next to the black crocky dot. So this must be 1 here, which makes that 2, which makes that 1. 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's 2 and 4 in a 1 to 2 ratio. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2 in a 1 to 2 ratio. 6 cannot be next to 2 on a Whisper 5 line, so this is 9, which makes that 6 there. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 8 and 4 in a 1 to 2 ratio. That makes this 6 and 3 in a 1 to 2 ratio there. 6 can only be next to 1 on the Whisper 5 line, so this is 1. Which means this can't be 1, that's 2. 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 9, which cannot be next to 7 here, so this must be 5, which makes that 7. There's no more 5 here. 9 can be next to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 here on the Whisper 4 line, but this can't be 3 or 5, so this is 1, 2, or 4. And a 1, 2, or 4 can be next to 5 through 9 here. Okay. These both must be high digits, and this can't be 5, 6, 6, 8, or 9, because we already have 4 low digits in row 4, so this must be 7. That eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, which makes that 7 there. So this can't be 5, it's high. This can't be high, it's 5. That leaves this as a low, and it's 3. That leaves this as a 5 in row 6. That must be 8 here. This digit cannot be 2 or 3, and it must be next to an 8 and another digit, so that can only be 1 then. That leaves this. This digit is next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. So this has to be either 7 or 9 here. And this digit cannot be 1, cannot be 3, and it has to be next to be able to be next to an 8. So this must be a 2 here. This is 2 and 3 here. That means this can't be 2, 3, or 4 here, so this must be 1. And these two digits are in a 1 to 2 ratio. We have 1 and 2 already in the box. We have 4 in the row. So that eliminates 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4, 8 as possibilities. So this must be a 3, 6 pair here in a 1 to 2 ratio. 8 eliminates 8 here. 2 eliminates 2 there. What else are we looking at? The rest is probably just normal Sudoku mainly. So let's start looking. Row 3, we have 5 digits already accounted for. So the other digits must be 2, 4, 5, 7. Well, 5 and 7 cannot appear at the ends because we already have 5 and 7 guaranteed in those columns. So those must be where the 2 and the 4 are, and this can't be 2 because of 2 in the box. So this is 4, and that's 2 there. That leaves these as a 5, 7 pair remaining in row 3. We already accounted for that. Column 4 has 5 digits also. The remaining digits are 1, 4, 5, and 6. This can't be 1, 4, or 5 because of 1, 4, 5 in the box, so this must be 6. That eliminates 6 here, so it's 5, which makes that 6 there. This is not high. This is not pink. And the remaining digits are 1 and 4, and this can't be 1 because of 1 in the row, so this is 4, which makes this 1 there. The remaining digits in this upper central box are 2 and 5, but this can't be 2 because of 2 in the row, so this is 5, which makes that 2. Remaining digits in column 6 are 3 and 7. We don't have any more information there. Remaining digits of row 2, we have 6, 7, and 9. And this cannot be 6 because of the 3, 6 pair in the box, and it can't be 7 because of 7 in the column, so this must be 9, which makes this 7. That makes that 6. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, which makes this 7. And the remaining digit in this upper left-hand box is an 8. Remaining digits in row 1, we have 5 and 9. 5 cannot be here because of 5 in the column, so this is 9, which makes that 5. Remaining digits of column 3 are 1, 4, and 7. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. No 1 here because of 1 in the row. 6 eliminates 6 here. Remaining digits of column 7 are 2, 3, and 9. So no 2 here because of 2 in the row. No 9 here because of 9 in the row. Remaining digits here in column 9 are 1, 4, and 8. This can't be 1 or 8 because of 1 or 8 in the row, so this is 4. That leaves this as a 1, 8 pair. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 7, which eliminates 7 there, so it's 1, which makes that 4, which has to be next to 8 or 9 on the Whisper 4 line, and this can't be 8 because of 8 in the column, so this is 9. So that's that information. 9 eliminates 9 here, 7 eliminates 7 here. So we have a 2, 3 pair in column 7 that eliminates 2, 3 in the rest of the column, so no 3 there, it's 9. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 8 and 1. Remaining digits of row 7 are 3, 5, and 6. Cannot be 5 here because of 5 in the column, so this is 3 or 6. This could be 3, 5, or 6. So the remaining digits in column 1 are 2 and 8 because of the 3, 6 pair in the column. And this can't be 8 because of 8 in the row, so this must be 2, which makes this 8. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 3 and 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7 and 3. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, 6, and 7. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 3, which means this can't be 3 or 6. It's 5. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 6 and 3, which forces a 6 remaining in column 2. And that's a solution. Yep, fairly straightforward, but you have to have experience with Whisper 5 lines and Whisper 4 lines. But, I mean, it's not that hard to logic out necessarily either. Um. hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about this. I think it's pretty straightforward. I would also classify this as very easy, I guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.